For the past 25 years, the Catholic Foundation has served the Archdiocese of Santa Fe, managing perpetual endowments of donations and funds designated to serve its churches and communities. From support for Catholic education to helping the homeless, caring for retired seminarians and priests, or a variety of missions, the Foundation funds programs that assist with resources and faith formation. This year, the Foundation is highlighting the impact of Catholic school education through multiple generations of students.
I think that whenever I'm older, I'll look back on this and go, I went to a Catholic school and I got a great education, and I was able to see what it really meant to be close with God at a younger age.
But sometimes you forget it in the hustle and bustle of every day. It's not the academics, it's not the A's and the B's. We are here for the number one purpose of getting these students to heaven. That's what my hope is for them.
It's been awesome. I think it's been really cool to be here at St. Mary's. It feels like God's embracing you, like He's like hugging you almost.
I like that it's a Catholic school because you can be with Jesus throughout the day.
I'm teaching at my best and I feel really effective, and it's just part of the positive energy here. I think the fact that we have religion and we can talk about God and that we pray and we get to go to church once a week. We see our priest a lot, our pastor.
Academic excellence, along with discipline and values, provide a strong foundation for the development of both mind and soul. Through generous contributions from donors, the Foundation has many endowments and scholarships supporting students and schools throughout the Archdiocese of Santa Fe.
I was very fortunate to have been raised within a Catholic family who realized the importance of a Catholic education. And myself and my two siblings were blessed to have been able to attend not only grade school, but high school. I learned about being fair and honest and moral, making decisions based on what Christ had taught us to do, and that is to do unto others as you would have them do unto you. The beautiful thing about having a Catholic education is you can learn about the world around you, but you have the focus of God looking down on you.
As I think all education systems strive to be, strive to form you in a way that allows you to contribute back to the community and have certain skill sets and be able to find employment and thrive to the best of your ability. But in the Catholic school system, because of the breadth of how content could be understood and could be delivered, the content wasn't there for its own sake, just for you to gain a skill set to go out and use, but it was there to actually help you form your own identity as what it meant to be a person.
Through the sacramental journeys of their lives, the 1958 graduating class of St. Mary's High School in Albuquerque have been supporting each other for 59 years, forging lifelong bonds of friendship since they began their Catholic education in first grade.
I think our graduating class was just 113. And we just did. We just started doing lunches and getting together, doing our reunions. We're getting ready to do a cruise, by the way. We've just always been real close. And I feel now we're more like a family.
I grew up in a part of town that there was, what would you say, needles and everything else, drugs, things like that you could have got into very easily. Just the idea of going to a Catholic school gave you a privilege.
If you have a Catholic education, you are so much more likely to be a member of the Catholic Church and a contributing member for the rest of your life, that you're going to get involved in your community as an adult. So there are just a lot of benefits. I think we do a lot of service learning every month from the time they're in kindergarten all the way to 8th grade.
I think it was a good experience having taught in the public school and then coming here, because it gave me a greater appreciation for being here. Because the atmosphere really is different here. It's just a lot more positive, and I think it's because we get so much family involvement. Like it's amazing to see the parents every day. I meet grandparents, aunties, uncles, and I feel like just all that involvement. I mean, you can't go wrong when you have that much family involvement, and we're all working as a cohesive team.
Last year, St. Mary's Catholic School in Belen was the recipient of the Foundation's $22,000 large grant award. This year, they have a state-of-the-art science lab installed and are using the program Lab Learner to teach science to grades K through 8. The focus of the Lab Learner program is to teach science by doing science. This means that each class, pre-K through 8th grade, has a weekly laboratory experience with daily classroom experiments. The program offers laboratory setup, curriculum integration, and teacher training as part of the process. All the equipment is research grade, which is designed to acclimate the students to university-level concepts and skills, which can be built upon through high school. The program also results in a spiraling curriculum, where scientific concepts build upon each other, year after year.
I believe that one of the coolest things about coming here is that everyone is really supportive of you, no matter what.
In New Mexico, our high poverty rates would prevent many, many children who are now availing themselves of Catholic education from doing so. We have opportunities for many parents that maybe thought they couldn't afford it, but they really can if they just come and talk to us.
With the generosity of good friends and the help of the Catholic Foundation, we established a scholarship fund. So establishing a foundation for Catholic education is not only a wonderful way to keep my family's name alive, but to keep growing good, young Catholic citizens who can grow up and make a difference in their world. And it's going to be so much more important in the world that we live in today because our community is so fractured. We talk about being how small our world is as a whole, but what we're losing is that bond, that community bond where we have a sense of self and a sense of belonging. And God is at the center of that community, in the Catholic community. And for that, I am extremely proud.
It makes a nice, good friendship, and sometimes the friendship breaks, but then it always comes back together again, because Jesus brings everyone back together.
Moving hearts and touching lives, connecting those who care with those in need. This is the grace of stewardship. This is the Catholic Foundation.